Hey everybody, Tony Gohard here once again for Punx Doing Stuff and trying to study this fucking stand. Think that I'll do it. Anyways, this is gonna be the Thanksgiving episode, punxgiving, if you will. And for this one, I'm gonna be doing viewers' comments because y'all took the time to fucking type them up, speak into the speaker, or talk to text or whatever, and y'all took the time to do that. So I've been trying to get back to them, send a reply or something, and then I was just thinking, you know what? I never thought that I was going to be able to have enough to be able to do a viewers comment section, but I guess I'm going to be able to get into that. So, who the fuck knew? And actually, it is past Thanksgiving because it is already beyond midnight, but Thanksgiving beer right there. So I'm going to write some of the stuff down, then I'm going to read it because I don't have a computer, I don't have a camera. The way that everything gets recorded is onto my phone, and then I just upload it straight from my phone up to YouTube. So that's how I do that. But anyway, I'm gonna sit down on this, write down a comment, then come back, and then I'll read it. So the first comment is on one of my earlier videos called a hangover cure, and this one was about making a michelada. And those are, they're like Mexican drinks with beer, and basically it's like a Bloody Mary, only spicy. But that's supposed to be a good hangover cure, but I just like to fucking drink them because I like to drink them. Anyway, the comment comes from 6 a la 6, punx 6. It just says, Tabasco isn't spicy, bro, come on. And Tabasco, it is spicy, sort of, but it's more for the flavor. Something to do with the vinegar base and the cayenne pepper together. It just has a distinct flavor. And anybody who knows me knows that I like hot sauces a lot, and Tabasco is one of my favorite, along with Valentina and Louisiana. So those are all pretty good. And yeah, so it's not all too spicy, but if I wanted something really spicy, I guess I would have just bit into a habanero or something. And actually, on a side note, we were eating these spicy Asian noodles that we get from the store, and they're really spicy. Like after a while, once you get to the bottom, because all this stuff sinks down to the bottom, and it gets really spicy. Some of them are seafood, and some of them are just spicy by themselves. And Rebecca had the great idea to be like, "Oh man, this isn't even spicy." So she grabbed the bottle of Tabasco and dumped all of what was left inside the bottle, and it was, fucking like half of the bottle that was left in there, and just poured it all in, and she was already drunk. She ate all of the soup, then she drank the stuff after, the water that was left over, and she's all like, "Oh man, this isn't even spicy." And then like a little bit after that, her face starts turning red, starts sweating, and I was like, see, that's the creeper, it'll creep up on you. So the next one is from, am I having this? I don't even know if I got this in the right order, but I'm going to do it in whatever order I got it in. The next one is from the Casualties video, the first one that I had done about hyping up the album that was coming out, because I thought it was fucking awesome. And, the whole fact that, Dave Tejas was going to be in there, and things are changing about it, so I wanted to, talk a little bit about that. But anyway, the comment comes from Austin Burnquist. It says, "If none of the members are original, is it still the same band?" And yeah, it is, and it isn't. I can't remember. I replied to that comment. I can't remember exactly what I said, but it is and it isn't. There's several bands out there that have no original members in there. Black Flag, The Virus, and this next one is not punk at all. And I was watching a documentary, and I didn't even fucking know this at all, because I thought that the members that were in the band when they got famous were all, just the band. But Twisted Sister has no original members, and they didn't have original members before they even started getting famous, because they were a cover band originally, and they kept changing out different members. I guess shit happened, and they just didn't get along or something like that. And then after a while, they all started changing, so there are no original members. And that was one of those things that, shit, man, Twisted Sister, I wouldn't even thought of that, because I don't listen to Twisted Sister all that much, but it's strange how big that they got, and then it's not even the original band. So, but yeah, that was interesting. And the next comment comes from my 10 best punk covers. That was a video of just a whole bunch of different punk rock covers of popular songs. Not necessarily pop songs, but you know, radio songs or mainstream, if you will. And then this one came from 6 a la 6 Punk 6. And he asked me if I had fixed my battle vest. And actually I didn't. I had fixed that one up, shit, like 3 or 4 times already. I've had that vest for, I don't know, about 5 years, 6 years maybe. In fact, let me pull that out right here. See, this is the battle vest that I would normally wear, and you can see where I like. Let me stand up. You can see where I like stitch it back together. But if I turn it on the inside, you can see that's all of the stuff that I put back in there, and it is just like completely ripped all the way through every fucking little area where it possibly could rip. It ripped. So I've already doctored this thing up several times, try to fix it up. So it is about that time to where I can start looking for another denim or leather, either way. I need to go to a thrift shop, because normally whenever I do go to thrift shops, it's always like the middle of summer, and I guess that's why I can't find them, and everybody fucking looks at me weird. It'll be like 103 degrees outside. I'll walk and be like, do you guys got any denim jackets? Any leather jackets? Middle of summer. What the hell is wrong with you? So it is cooling off. I will get around to a store and see if I can find that so I can start that up. But I do have this one right here that I got for Rebecca. I haven't done any work on this one yet, but you know, make some patches and stuff. Yeah, there's that one, and then this one over here. Leather jacket. It's good for winter. Started it up, and then it went into the wash because somebody with some filthy fucking hands, like extremely filthy, hobo human, decided to fucking, I don't remember what the hell happened.
Reached into my pockets.
Yeah, something. Reached into her pockets, I can't remember. It was when we were at the homeless shelter. So you already know that that's going to be pretty fucking gritty, grimy, and nasty. But this was the jacket. We had started it up with the David Bowie on the back. You can only see a little bit of the red right there. But that's one that that I need to get to, redoing that one. And then we also have her other one that I had stitched up. She's bringing it right now.
I made this one. I stitched all that.
We stitched up the back part because, you know, all of the studs on there. We throw a lot of studs on everything along with the patches. Drop kicks coming off the back. But yeah, all the studs on this, and these are the lightweight studs too. These aren't the heavy studs and spike studs. These came from Angry Young and Poor, but it's still pulled on there and it ripped at the seam. The front part is still okay. Yeah, it's still alright. This is just from wear and tear. This was some thin fabric that we had gotten. But anyway, yeah, I didn't fix up my battle vest, but I am going to be working on another one. Those are the two that I'm going to be working on for Rebecca. I'm going to go to the store and pick up some for me. I've still got my leather, which is holding up okay. On the back part, the neck is ripping off. And, got to reach down and grab my fucking thing right here. So no, I didn't finish my battle vest. That was a pretty long tangent that I just went on right there for a simple fucking question on a single comment. But we're going to jump into the next one. This one came off from the leftover crack E and F sides. I didn't do a review on that one. I'm going to get to it. But this is about, you know, just getting the news out there. And then Humberto Castaldes, I can't even read my own fucking handwriting. Humberto, he had said thanks for the info. And that is, you know, I'm trying to get more news videos out. And then I was also thinking I'm just going to start doing news videos on Fridays, unless it's something that I really want to get out there. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing a news video about some of the stuff that's been happening during the week, like all of these wildfire relief shirts. Yeah, shirts that are coming out. A lot of different bands are doing that. 100% of the proceeds are going to the wildfire people. And a lot of people aren't even really thinking about it, but somebody has to pay for those to get made. So either it's the record label or the bands themselves are paying to get the shirts made, and then giving the money that they get, all of it, instead of, you know, taking back some, they're going to give all of the money that they make from the shirts to the fire relief. So that's pretty cool because it's costing them money, but then they're going to get more money. Instead of just being able to say, I donated this much, they can donate that much plus whatever their the sales from the shirts are. So that's already fucking awesome right there. I've got several other comments that are coming up from all the same videos, and a lot of these I did have back and forths with people. So I am going to take a little sip right here before we get into this. So this next bit is from the video that I put up about Todd Youth passing away. And this one had gotten like a whole lot of comments and stuff, and I kept going kept trying to go back and forth with people who had sent me comments, you know, because I like to try and engage with people and communicate and all that. And this was one video that I put up, and you know, it sucks whenever somebody, you know, passes away, especially if it's a musician that you really like. And I really wish that it would stop happening, you know, so close. Everybody's always just fucking like dying. And it really fucking, you know, sucks, especially whenever they pass away really young. But this one came from Chris M1234. It says, rip to a great and prolific musician that represented NYC and the US in general with the variety of sounds. Always seemed mild-mannered and intelligent. I hope his soul is exactly where he'd want it to be. And he did put some other comments too. I think he had like a total of 3 comments, and I replied to one of them because they were all like back to back. And yeah, it does fucking happen, you know. And from everything that everybody was putting was that it seems like it was like a really cool, down-to-earth guy. And you know, it always sucks whenever somebody like that passes away, because there's already like a crap load of people who are like rock star assholes. And you know, what the hell is the point in that? The whole point is to be able to like communicate with people, talk to them, to stay the same, and you know, not fucking think that you're better than anybody. So it seems like Todd was, you know, a pretty cool guy. And then there was another comment on there, you know, from the same video. 13 Souls said, thank you for acknowledging him, bro. Sad stuff, SMH. So yeah, it's gonna be fucking hard for a lot of people, especially when a lot of people, you know, like I was saying, interacting face to face and all that, just talking to people. There's been several shows that I've been to where I talk to people and they're just, you know, regular fucking people. And then this is another one from the same video from Omar Castro Sandoval. I got to meet Todd, and he taught me 2 power chords on bass and guitar. So, you know, already there at shows, already finished playing, he's still hanging out with people and trying to teach them something along the way. So that's pretty cool. And then he also had a question about if I had Instagram. YouTube is the only thing that I actually do. I don't really have time to be able to do Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or anything like that, because I do this and then I have a full-time job, and then we've got the kids, we've always got a whole bunch of stuff. And then for this week I'm going to be pretty busy also, because we're trying to get this place all nice and clean the way it was when we moved in, and then move into a new place also. And then I also have to get that set up because it's at the at my job, the apartments that I do maintenance at. I am going to be moving in there. So I have to get that place ready also, in addition to getting this place ready, so that way I can get as much of my deposit back from here and put it towards the deposit at the new place. So pretty fucking busy on that. And these next ones come from the Casualties Written in Blood full album review, and that one was a fucking long ass thing for me to do. It took a lot of writing, and then eventually I just kind of said fuck it. About halfway through I stopped writing stuff down to read it, and then I just listened to the song and then went straight from there. But anyway, let's see. GTA Stuntman, man. The Casualties, hell yeah. Of course, that's going to be, the first thoughts whenever you hear a new album coming out from one of your favorite bands. Just like, hell yeah. And then to top it off, I've said it before, the Crumbums. Fucking awesome. So, put them together, then you'll see what you can get. And this tone is a bit different because it is the Crumbums singer, Dave Tejas, and he has a very different vocal style. But I'm going to get into that in another comment that's on here actually. And then this next comment comes from 6 Punx 6. I'm glad you liked the whole tape. And yes, I did like it very much. I do listen to it while I'm at work still because I have it on the Bandcamp, and then I can listen to it as many times as I want on Bandcamp because that's how I ordered the album, was from Bandcamp, and then it came on the CD. So I've got the CD, but I can't listen to the CD at work because there's nothing to play it in. So I'll just turn on my phone, put it against something, and then it'll echo off of the wall or whatever so I can hear it good. But that's how I'm doing that one. And then the next one, this next comment comes from Chappie Knockout, and I thought that was pretty fucking awesome because I listen to a lot of the same albums that Chappie puts up. He puts up full albums, like of basically all street punk, hardcore kind of stuff. And I end up listening to a lot of the different albums that he's got on his channel. And he sent me a message just saying, "Good album!" exclamation point. So that's pretty fucking cool because I had commented on his, and when I saw that he put it up and I put something along the lines of like, "Damn it, Jappy, I was gonna get to a full album review and you already put up the whole album." I can't remember exactly what I said, but it was something along those lines. And after that was when he sent me this comment, so that's pretty cool. This next one is from a dude that I actually, kind of had a back and forth with, and I had to use Translate. So a lot of the stuff gets lost in translation. But it comes from Porque Soy Batman Rules. And the comment says, "Ya no compraría esa basura," which basically translates to, "I'm not buying this trash." So I had asked him why, or, basically why, what would be wrong with it. And then he sent me back something, and then I translated it. And all in all, the feel is Jorge's vocals. He had a very distinct, raspy vocalist, and it was more of a high-pitched, and it was very aggressive. The accent that he had, it was like very aggressive, like a fucking bullet straight through, and it got your attention right away. And it was a fucking awesome vocal style, and that's what pulled me in right then and there. Because before I started listening to the Casualties, I liked a lot of metal. So I listened to that, and then once I heard the Casualties, I was fucking sold right then and there. The first song I think I heard from them was Nightmare. Yeah, it was on a promo disc. I'm guessing it was before the album came out, because I think I got that promo disc in like 2002 or something. But anyway, it was on there, and that's what fucking drew me in. And the comment that he had sent me, like I said, I had to translate it, and it was saying that his vocal pattern was just, one of the things that had drawn him in. And now basically a lot of the bands are starting to sound the same. Like I said, a lot of it gets lost in translation, but from what I was gathering was that he was saying that his vocals sound more distinct and separate from everything else because, like I said, the accent, it makes it more aggressive and a lot more harsh. So that'll change, Dave also has a very aggressive vocal sound, but it's lower and it sounds a little bit more metal. Like some of the other Crumbums albums, they do sound more metal than punk, but it's gonna go that way. And I do actually like the album, and like I said, I like the Crumbums stuff a lot. And next comment came from Daniel Medina. And then this is one of the lines that I don't remember actually even saying, because I had worked on that thing for like a week, and I would have to, just basically jump into it and not even get my mind in there. But it says, I don't even know what today is, quotations, ... been having a good life, ? And I sent him a comment back saying that, it's just fucking busy. I'm always busy. Like I said, I work a full-time job. I've got the kids, do a whole bunch of shit, constantly cooking, and I'm constantly busy. So lots of the times I don't even know what day it is, and I'm just kind of like all over the place. But, busy. And then Agent of Chaos, he had just put a very short, sweet little comment, just says oi. And then I was reading that, and then I was thinking, I think I might do a little video about, just going around trying to figure out the definition of oi. It'll probably be somebody's gonna think it's racist, because I'll probably just be standing there and I'll be like, hey, what does oi mean? And then I'll put on like a British hat or something and be like, well, oi means this. And then I'll go up to somebody else and be like, what does oi mean? And then I'll put on a different hat, like a sombrero. Well, oi means this. I don't know. It's an idea. I might do it. I might not. Probably not. Who knows? The next one comes from Pascual Guajardo, which is my brother, actually. He is in Houston, and he left me a comment that says, I didn't know the Casualties started putting piano onto their songs. That's fucking badass. Yeah, I just ate a potato too with some cream of mushroom and brisket. It was badass. I think I said something about eating a potato on that video, probably because, like I said, while I was making the video, also busy doing other stuff. So I probably just threw a potato in the oven and just fucking ate it like that. But yeah. And then my brother was saying about the piano thing, because he also plays piano, mostly keyboard, but same thing. If he sees a piano, he can play it. So, that's cool. And then this next one was on, I said I was starting to do punk news little segments. This was from the first one that I put, and it was from Rebecca Dyke. And it says, you're hot, with 5 T's on there. And yes, Rebecca happens to be my wife. So she had better say that. Next comment comes from the Danzig Verotic movie. It's Verotic or Verotic. I don't know how it's pronounced. I read it and I just kind of figure it out. I don't really have anybody else to talk to about this stuff other than you guys, the people who are watching these videos. This one comes from Jonathan138. It says, awesome channel, man. Thanks for the info. Like I said, I try to put out new stuff when I can, or whenever I see something that seems pretty cool. And Danzig, I do happen to like Danzig. I like him in the Misfits. I like his solo stuff. I didn't know that he had a comic, but then again, I don't read very much. So if he is doing this movie, then that'll be pretty cool to check out. So fucking Danzig, man. What the hell? So there we go. The first comment video that I've done, punxgiving right there. Open up another beer. Still getting a little thirsty. But there we go. Punxgiving special. First comments video. I will do this again probably in Christmas if I can get more comments on videos. It just depends on if anybody wants to say anything, or who knows, I might do just probably a Christmas special or something. Fucking make a Christmas tree or whatever the hell people do during Christmas time. And so yeah, this was fun. I'm gonna try and do this again. I've also got other videos that I'm planning on doing. I am planning on doing one comedy skit, one for sure that I want to get done quickly, because it's not going to take long. It just happens to be that I have to do a whole bunch of different stuff, different settings and all kind of crap like that. And the news segment thing is going to come out tomorrow. Like I said, there is some stuff happening, festivals, I guess one of them's kind of a tour. The Flogging Molly cruise. That thing is happening again. I'm gonna get into that. Details on dates or whatever the hell. I can't remember how they did it last time. But there's that. There's the punk festivals in the UK that are going on. I can't remember the names of them off the top of my head, but I have seen a few things come up about that. And then, like I said, those battle vests, battle jackets, I'm gonna get on those also because it is the season to get decked. So that is definitely gonna be going on. And there's some other crap. I can't really think of, I don't have a fucking list of stuff that I do like up here on the wall, which I probably should, get around to doing. But we are moving, so I just have to take it back down anyway. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already, share the video to, whoever the hell might find this stuff interesting or mildly amusing, see me fucking stumble over my own words, and stick around for the next video because I will be back tomorrow for a new segment. So, see you then.